Hey, all you amigos out there, Daniel Suareze from Monterrey, Mexico, gets his first NASCAR Cup Series win at Sonoma. Let's get started with this race review. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of In the NASCAR. Today will be the Toyota Mart 350 race review. And yes, like I said in the intro, Daniel Suareze finally, after 6 years in the Cup Series, after going through so many teams, he went to Joe Gibbs Racing, went through Sir Haas Racing, Gaunt Brothers, Trackhouse is where he finally gets his first career win. Took him so long. Finally he gets it done. Finally. And yeah, as you guys can see, this is my old background, my old studio, well, my old place where my first videos of In the NASCAR used to be. But now I decided to move it back here because, you know, back here for a little bit. So more maybe just for this little bit. So yeah. So Daniel Suareze gets the job done. We're going to go ahead and summarize this race. Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott, they were starting on the front row for today's race, and surprisingly, a few drivers, the Toyotas, were awful. They were terrible today. They were literally terrible. All the Toyotas were terrible. I'm not joking. So yeah, and so I gotta say this. At the start of the race, it was Kyle Larson dominating. I mean, he dominated stage 1. And then Bubba Wallace's engine exploded or got blown up. So unfortunate, really bad for Bubba Wallace there. That's unfortunate. So then after that, it was basically a clean, steady race. And then in stage 1, Ryan Blaney was not happy at Denny Hamlin. I heard that Hamlin went in. He blocked up the tires, sent in a little too deep, and got into Blaney, which that's just a racing situation in my opinion. So just road course racing. So yeah, and then stage 1 winner was Kyle Larson, and then stage 2, we had nothing really much happened in stage number 2. Just typical road course racing. And so, yeah, we probably had a few spins here or there, and so yeah, like I said, the Toyotas were just off today. I thought Denny Hamlin had the fastest Toyota, but towards the end of the race, boy, his car was bad. I mean, Kyle Busch, his car was bad. Truex's car was the worst, qualified the worst of them. Bell was not good. Kurt Busch was not good either, and Bubba Wallace's engine exploded. So that's unfortunate for the Toyotas, but they'll have a 1 week break, which is for Father's Day weekend. They'll be back on June 26th for Nashville, and this is the final race of the Fox booth season. They'll be now moving over to USA and NBC networks, which I'm curious to see what the first USA network is going to be like. So yeah, let's get back to the race. Joey Logano won stage number 2. I really don't think anything happened in stage number 2 that's incident-wise. I don't know. I know there was one wreck where Tyler Reddick spun around and got into Josh Blicky, and Eric Jones spun out a few times. And then towards the end, and there was a lot of guys who were good. I mean, Kevin Harvick had speed, Michael McDowell had good speed, and Chris Buescher. Man, he surprised me today. Chris Buescher really never has any good road course racing, but he surprised the heck out of me today. I'm pretty sure he surprised everyone. First race back after COVID, and he has finished his second, almost won the race, but yeah. Good return for Chris Buescher. I had to give credit to Chris Buescher. He put on a show today. So, yeah, and then we have some drivers having speeding penalties, or pit road penalties, I should say. Chase Elliott, I don't think he had a speeding. I don't know what penalty he had. I'm not sure if he had like some sort of penalty that involved equipment and or stuff like that. We have drivers like Kevin Harvick. He had trouble on pit road. We have a lot of drivers got trouble on pit road today, and the main one I have to talk about is Kyle Larson. He unfortunately lost a tire when he come out of pit road, and well, there goes Cliff Daniels and a few crew members for 4 weeks. There goes Cliff Daniels. So, yeah, if Cliff Daniels gets suspended along with a few crew members, I won't be surprised. Tough break for Kyle Larson, though. I mean, tough break. Like, this race to me has been like an underdog wildcard race. To me, that's what it exactly feels like. All the underdogs, like Brad Keselowski was running up there, Chris Busch, and guys that we don't normally see up there front are now up front. As we have drivers like Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Hendrick guys. Well, Chase Elliott was finishing in the top 10, I know. Ross Chastain as well. Both Trackhouse did extremely good today. So, yeah, but in the very end, Daniel Suareze was able to break through and finally, and I mean finally, get his first win. It's been so long, and it's been long enough for Suarez gets his first win of the season, and this is going to change the playoffs big time. And so, yeah, then before Atlanta, I'll be breaking down you guys our midpoint of the season opinion. So basically, I'll give you guys a full recap of the season, what I think of the 2022 season so far. That video will be released, well, not released, but I'll make that video sometime between the Atlanta race and July 6th. So that's gonna be the day where I'm mostly likely gonna be working on that. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the race results. Alright everyone, here's your official result. Here's your results after Sonoma. Daniel Suarez obviously won the race. Chris Buescher second. Michael McDowell third. Michael McDowell is really good on road courses, but great job with McDowell. If this next gen car must be helping him. Kevin Harvick finishes fourth. Austin Cindric fifth. Ryan Blaney sixth. Ross Chastain seventh. Chase Elliott eighth. William Byron ninth. And Brad Keselowski gets his first top 10 since Daytona. Austin Dillon 11th, Justin Haley 12th, Chase Briscoe 14th, Eric Almirola 14th, Kyle Larson after losing a wheel finishes 15th, Alex Bowman 16th, Joey Logano 17th, Kurt Busch 18th, 19th is AJ Allmendinger, 20th is Joey Hand. I think he made his last start at Coda. And the 21st is Cole Custer, Eric Jones. He spun out a few times today, finishes 22nd. Ty Dillon 23rd, Todd Gillen 24th, Stenhouse 25th, and now we have the Toyotas. So we have Martin Truex Jr., Christopher Bell, and we have Kyle Busch, Harrison Burton, Josh Blicky, Kyle Busch, Cody Ware, Scott Herkett, Corey LaJoie, Tyler Reddick. He had some sort of issue, I'm not sure what, and then we had Bubba Wallace right there. So yeah, that's the race results right now, and I want to mention you guys this. Hendrick Motorsports, they've made history in this race. They, as a team, led over, for the first team ever in the sport, has led over 100,000 laps in the NASCAR Cup Series. Almost every year, since 2021, Hendrick Motorsports has been making historic moments. That just shows you how talented these drivers are, and how good of a team Hendrick is. I give them a ton of credit, okay? Now, I know their fan base can be toxic at times, but I really do respect all the drivers because of their talent. So, yeah. So I gotta say this, in conclusion, this race was average. This race was good, let's just say that. This race was good. It's not, the greatest, but it's really good. I gotta give that. This race was good. And normally when races are good, I give them above a 6, like a 6 to maybe a 7. So, yeah, and the Toyotas today just fortunately don't have good luck. We have some drivers who had spin out, spinneroonies, like spin out today, like Chastain, AJ Allmendinger. He almost brought out a caution. He spun out, almost brought out a caution. He had power steering issues today. Just was not a good race for Allmendinger. But, oh, I so wanted Suarez to win this race. He keeps getting so close so many times. And my wish came, and all of our wishes came true. So, I am so happy Daniel Suarez got his first career win. Go earn it. Go deserve it. Go celebrate, Suarez. You deserve this. You deserve this. Go party as hard as you want. We don't have to race next week, next Sunday. In 2 weeks, NASCAR will be back to racing at Nashville Superspeedway. So, yeah. First off week of the season for the NASCAR Cup Series. And, yeah, and there's some topics I want to mention for the truck race. Carson Hocevar, I am surprised he won the pole. I am really surprised he won the pole. And he only made 12 laps and was able to, but he unfortunately didn't continue the whole race. That got Daniel Suarez, the winner of this race. He drove for Carson Hocevar, and Kyle Busch ended up winning the race. So, just a quick little recap on the truck race. But I do gotta say, this race, first time the NASCAR Cup Series is raced on the regular, not the carousel part of Sonoma, but the regular Sonoma road course, since 2018. And since 4 years, they've raced on this type of format at Sonoma. And I do gotta say, I kind of like it more that way. I really like the racing at Sonoma more like that. So, that's just my opinion on that. But now it's time for me to rate this race. Like I said, this race was good. It's not the best, but it's good. So, as in total, I'm going to give this race a 6 out of 10 for this one. It's a 6 out of 10. I was planning on giving it a 5 out of 10, but due to having a first-time winners just bring up the score. So, I'm going to give a 6 out of 10 for this race. Really great to see a first-time winner. We have 12 different winners this season. Boy, if we get to 16 winners, if we get past 16 winners, then I don't know who's going to be missing. I don't know who's going to be eliminated. I don't know how that format will work now if 16 different winners are in the playoffs. I don't know. So, this is all I gotta say. This race was really good. I really like to see first-time winners in the NASCAR Cup Series. And as you guys let you know, there's another episode of In the NASCAR coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And so that's all I gotta say. That's all I really gotta say here. So congratulations to Daniel Suarez on getting your first NASCAR Cup Series win. Boy, it's been a long journey for you. You earned it, man. Deserved. You clearly deserve this win. Go celebrate all you want. So yeah, typical road course racing at Sonoma. We have plenty more road courses left to go in the season. So yeah, guys, that is it for this In the NASCAR Sonoma race review. And anyways, guys, this is Preston signing off. Peace out, y'all.